Hello, my friends. Louisiana Beer Review. JosephsBrau. Bock. This has a date on it, October 8th, 2014 at 12 noon. That's good. 7% alcohol. Produced in California by Gordon Biersch for Trader Joe's. 22 international bitterness units. You got to give them credit. They're giving you good information on this inexpensive beer. You can get the 6-packs for like $5.99. I bought this in the Baton Rouge Trader Joe's. Bock. That's a light Bock, light colored Bock, golden Bock beer. So that's what Helles means. The bright. And they're showing it in a mug. So I figured I would get this frosty mug here at 8:05 a.m. Nice hiss. Now, high alcohol, bright Bock. Look at that smoke. That's sort of like, in a way, a fancy terminology for a malt liquor. What is a Bock? A strong lager. Helles is bright. So what are malt liquors? Bright, usually bright colored, strong lagers. Give you an example. A Beta Antigator, not a beer I tend to like because it's too harsh to me. Although it's popular around here. When it first came out in 1993, it was called a Beta Antigator malt liquor. But since that term kind of took on a bad or negative connotation with certain people, they said, okay, it's a Helles Doppelbock. And that's what this is, a Helles Doppelbock. In other words, a bright, double, meaning extra strong, Bock. A goat beer. Why do they use goat? Okay, well, mainly because billy goats can kick you. And, you know, malt liquors in America, they always use that kind of iconography, the bucking horse, the charging bull, and it's sort of going along with those lines, So, thick white head, a clear golden appearance. So this is more golden than your typical malt liquors. And it's probably going to be more high quality because it is Gordon Biersch. But let's see. I mean, we don't know. Let's find out. Rich, syrupy aroma, very malty and strong barley aromas, cloying a bit, you know, like overly sweet. I see particles too here in that bright sunlight. Let's go to the flavor. Yeah. It's got that that rich, candy-ish, sugary thing that you'll get with these type of beers. But this is not made, from my knowledge, with any rice or corn adjuncts, so it's going to have a lot different flavor. This is more along the lines of your Pauline or Salvatore, or your. I was thinking of another one. Maybe the Iyengar Celebrator, that type of thing. All those are like really super premium, like ultra premium Doppelbocks. The mouthfeel is medium to heavy. The finish is mostly dry. For 7% alcohol, it's pretty easy drinking, and it's just like that Fat Weasel was. Now, Fat Weasel was a cream ale, I think, is an ale at least. And that's going to be a lot different flavor. But for a store brand private label beer, this one is pretty much hard to beat. Now, if you're looking at American strong lager, Helles Doppelbock, American malt liquor, like, I'm trying to think of one around 7% alcohol. Okay. All right, here's a good example. Miller Fortune, which came out in February, actually, February 2014. That's going to have a similar appearance in the color, although it's going to be more amber, and you get very little head, very little collar or foam on the Fortune. I think. I didn't ever pour it in a mug, but which is strange for a Miller beer because most Miller beers are like overly foamy. But anyway, that one is going to have a lot different flavor than this, and it's going to be more sweet from the corn, the yellow corn grips. It's going to be even drier, and it's going to it's just going to have a different overall presentation. It would be good to do these side by side, like the Miller Fortune 6.9 and this 7%. You would see that they were kind of like there would be some overlap, but then there would be a lot of divergence. I cannot find anything to complain on this one. If this one has negatives, I really don't know what they are. I mean, it's not like the boldest flavor you've ever encountered, but that's okay because it's sort of like a rather drinkable Bock beer. Quite drinkable, but I wouldn't suggest drinking too many. Hey, this is really nice. I wish they had the Gordon Biersch branded beers around here still in the stores. I mean, we can go to the Gordon Biersch restaurant and brew pub down there at the foot of Canal Street. But anyway, this is great. Beer Advocate saying it's good, but there are a few ratings on there. Rate Beer saying, what, 24 out of 100? That's bad. They tend to be very harsh towards mass-produced beers. The only video review I could see on there was the Beer Whisperer, Tom, the Beer Whisperer, Mulvihill in Missouri. I haven't watched it yet. I'll be curious to see what he says about it. But anyway, I recommend it. So, laissez les bon temps rouler. I'll give it an A-. It's excellent, to an extent, with no complaints. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to sunny and hot southeastern Louisiana.